Hello everyone, welcome back to another P3D video. My name is Adam. Now, in the last video, you know, I sadly got fired from Estafeta because the landing was that bad. I have applied to 4 new cargo companies, some in Australia, some in America, Mexico, and one that covers Alaska, Mexico, and South America. So while I'm waiting, I thought, well, let's get some hours up in other planes. So I got the requirement of hours, and I can then go buy that license to expand my, you know, plane's ability, like flying ability. So I thought, well, let's do a fun flight. So today we're in the 747. We're flying some cargo. We're down in Dunedin, New Zealand, and we're going to be taking this plane all the way to Antarctica. We're going to be taking her to the McMurdo station down in Antarctica and try and land it on a runway. Obviously it's going to be hand flown. I don't know how this is going to go. This is just a fun flight at the end of the day. This was meant to be done with some friends as a group flight, but they bailed and just decided to go fly together themselves and kind of just, yeah. I think I'm done with group flights, in all honesty. I'm not going to arrange anymore because every time I do, I just get dumped and they all fly off together, but, you know, and leave me out of it. So, and it's not nice, to be honest, time and time again. And it's not like I was busy. The plan was we'd meet up at noon, and we said New Zealand to Antarctica, and like a couple of hours before noon, he was streaming and doing something completely different, and then making arrangements later on to do a flight with the other person who was going to be joining us. So, you know what? Them kind of people, as well as that, hang around with other people that are really negative to me, and I have to block because of the verbal abuse I get off them. Yeah, they're not friends. So, I'm done. No more group flights, sadly. I'll just stick to myself, I think. So, today, it's all about having fun, right? So we're here in the Queen of the Skies. And, yeah, we're going to take her into the air where it's like 9 o'clock in the morning or something. So, it's like a 4-hour and 45-minute ride to get there. The shaders are still doing them weird things. You know what, I'm beginning to think, I'm wondering if G-Sync has activated itself on my graphics card with the last Windows update I did. I'll have to look into that. I bet you that's what it is. Anyway, also with the camera, I have got an idea on how to fix it. So I will be looking into it, investigating it, and if it is true, I'll do a video on how to do it. So let's get this puppy started up, shall we? So, battery and auxiliary. I'm not using a checklist at all. I am doing this just however I can. This is gonna be an interesting one. I'm pretty sure this is all set up, this plane, for... Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know if I've ever flown this plane before, so I'm not really sure on how things are meant to be going here. So obviously we want to align this and have that set, and that, I think them two. Yeah, cargo and service phone. Not that there's any people going to be on board this flight with me. This is purely just me on board. So yeah, right. So we've got the doors going to be used down here. That's that. And then this one is the FMC, and we'll use this one for the ground connections. That'll probably all reset itself anyway. So let's well, first off, let's phone the fueler actually and get this plane loaded up with fuel, because that's going to take some time, I bet. I don't care who does it, mate. So, flight plan requires us to have, oh god, 130,000 pounds of fuel. That's going to take some time to load up, so, yeah. Let me get this NZDN in. And set the ILS up. Guessing we're going to take 12.0, 12.1. Yeah, we'll take that one. I don't know if that is the right one you should take or not, but we're taking it. Right, so oh, let me type this in. 130 408. Quite a long haul here. NZDN, and we're going to NZ WD. We're company routes, and flight number is 7700, and we're taking off from runway 3. Let's hope she can do it. Activate that and execute it. Now, departure wise, runway 3, we're on the AKIP AKIP 4P, and yeah, I guess that's it. And then our departure arrival is going to be into 25T. It says 25T on the runway. What's the T for? I don't know. RNAV. We'll just say it's the RNAV. TACAN. Let me see if I can find TACAN. Oh no, ZWD7. TAC 25, I guess. No transition. That one. Right, execute that. See what that does. I don't know. In all honesty, it was the McMurdo one I wanted to land at. So, right, 176 cost index. Man, that's quite high. And the reserve fuels are 10.4. This is probably, in this plane, the longest flight I've ever done. So this should really help with the hours getting up there for flying her. Even, like, I don't know if she'll land at that airport, to be honest. I don't even know what the state of the runway is going to be like. We are in the fall here, so it might even be pitch black when I land if it's, like, winter time down there. I don't know. So we're going up to 350 on the old climb. And that seems to be that. Our cargo weight is 220.1. So let's get this in. I don't really know how the pay. Let me do a random one actually. Zero fuel weight. So we'll try and match that zero fuel weight to 585. That's close enough. I don't know. Right, ILS. How do we know when the ILS is aligned? We haven't got any indication here. That needs to be on auto. Yeah, this could be a... I might not even get off the block, you know. Right, thrust limit. Let me make sure she's being fueled. I'm gonna guess yes. She has been. Yep, she's been fueled, so let's get the hydraulics started. So these are the pumps. So auxiliary. Let me start up the fuel pumps here. And don't know if these get started or not. Let me see. Let me turn on the light here a bit. Oh, that did fuck all. Right, demand auxiliary is on. I'm gonna start up the APU. I think my hydraulics, I need to set one of them to be able to set this. Yes, that's set. So as soon as our APU, I don't even know when this will get aligned. Time to align. Oh, 3 minutes. Oh, I better not start our APU then up actually until it's aligned. So we've got 3 minutes for it to align. So we'll just have a little wait outside. And while they're doing that, we can do the boarding.
Boarding requested.
Oh, and we need to turn on the other door now. Close, close, close. Oh, is it already open? Overhead, upper deck, forward cargo, aft cargo, bulk cargo, side cargo. So it already is open? Oh, I don't see it open cargo here. Where's the, isn't there a cargo door here? Oh, is it at the back? Oh, okay, I thought it was here at the front. Never mind. Okay. I'm just jazzing this, by the way, guys. So 2971. Oh, it's that way, is it? Done. Ooh. And we'll be taking off from runway... Where are we? Taking off from 030. And looking at our flight plan, our first flight level is straight up to 350, to be honest. The departure calls for us to be above 2,000. Yeah, it's straight up to 350. $250. 1 minute to align. Traffic. I want the terrain on there and the weather on there, and we need to set all that down here as well. So Mike tuned in to CTAF New Zealand and the DN. There is none, so we just do the advisory frequency. We'll just stay on that then from now on. Seatbelts on auto. RTO, that's... I'm pretty sure... Oh, so we need 7... Actually, I better not set this up for 7700. I might get told off for that one, FLIGHTSIM. Down and up, traffic and weather. And there we go. Right, 0 minutes, so she should be aligned. Bingo. Right, now we can start the APU up. Start up the APU. Packs are off. They're loading cargo. Is all good, my friend. Is all good. We can shut that back door, actually. We don't need that little one there. So, aft cargo. Pretty sure that's that one. Nope. Shit. Why just shut a cargo door on somebody? Where's the aft cargo? Oh, I have as well. Whoops. Let me get back to that and open that up. It's on this side. That's the main one. So where's the... Oh, do you know what? I'll do them all together. It's fine. Close all and arm all when the time's ready. Right. APU is available. Start that up. And on. Come on. Right, so now we can get rid of the ground equipment. And we can turn our flight directors on and start up our navs. And that is all good, I think. So, yeah. Right, disconnecting all that. They are slotting in all the stuff. The fuel has been fueled. So when we push back, we're going to push back to nose facing left, and then we have to backtrack down the runway. I don't even know. This is a 6,234 foot runway. Do you know what? Does 747-400 runway takeoff? It needs 9,000 feet. We've got 6,000. We're 3,000 feet short. How has the sim briefing allowed me to do this? We're screwed. Already. Already messed up. I've chosen an airport where the Queen can't get off. Well, we're going to have to make her. She's going to have to do it. So, come on, love. I've got faith in you, to be honest. I've got faith in you. So, right, let's finish this off. So, climb speed. No, we don't want to derate at all. We want maximum takeoff. Climb power 2, is that? What does that do? Climb power 2. Does that increase the thrust? I don't know. Leave it. Right, flaps 10. Actually, flaps 15. Wind runway. Conditions at the airport is dry. So we're gonna go with... Oh, we have to type in something. Why is 15 not... Invalid entry. Hang on, have we not got flaps 15 on this? Oh, it's 10 or 20. Oh, okay. Well, flaps 20 then instead. There we go. We've got reference speeds. That'll do, mate. CG. So 6.0 on the old Trimster. Oh, hang on, that reminds me. 6.0 on the Trimster. I haven't turned on the thing to set that yet, so can't do that. Right, I think we're all okay here. Turn on the traffic. I'm gonna have this set up now so I don't have to do it later. Right, I think we's okay here. I think we's all good. So we're just waiting for boarding to finish, basically. So we'll wait, give that a go, and wait until, you know. I'll be right back. Great, I'm back, and I think they finished boarding me. No, they haven't. Well, it looks like they have. So we'll get pushbacks sorted. So doors are all shut. Get rid of the air conditioning. Close all the doors. Closing. Close. Why is that not closing? APU's on. So the external power doesn't have to be on for that to be shut, does it? I don't know why that's not closing. That's weird. Does the ground power have to be connected? Let me turn these on. Maybe that back end has to be turned on. I think the back hydraulics need to be on before that will actually close. Okay, nope. Alright, something's amiss here, guys. So this is all on. This is all on. Fuel pumps are on. So I think the external power needs to be connected for the back end to shut. Let me request external power. So I don't know why that's not. I'm going to reset that position. Opening. Close. Oh, it is closing. Oh, it takes time to close. That's why. Okay. Well, we don't need the external power then. Get rid of it. Okay. So, fuel pumps are all on. I'm going to turn these on. APU's running. We're going to be doing dual engine. Engine start. So there we go, closing. Done. Chocks away. Prepare for pushback. Done. Done. Make sure there's no discos. Done. Right, that's set up. The overhead
Hello, Captain.
is set
We are
up.
ready for pushback.
Wing is on. Beacon is on. All that's on. That's on. That's on. That stays off until engines are started. Yeah, we're all good.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Packs are off. It's all on auto here. Let's we don't want to arm that. Right, let's start these up. What was that? Side cargo. Still closing, mate. Hang on, wait.
Locking gear.
Still closing. Stuck. Halfway. Shit. Dude, that's not good. They haven't shut me cargo door. I mean, I need a nose left, mate, but we need the cargo door shut.
Brakes, please.
Yeah, hang on a sec, mate. I need this shut.
Release parking brakes, please.
Mate, you'll have to wait. I need to close this. Right, what did I do?
Release parking brakes.
All I
please.
did was turn on the ignition. Let me turn that off.
Release parking brakes, please.
Dude, that's not going to be a good takeoff.
Release parking brakes,
Oh,
please.
whatever, mate. We'll try and sort it out once we get the stuff
All
open.
engines clear. Start at
Right,
will.
let's start this up then. 2 engines start first, so I think it's pull. 2 engines start. Try closing that. I haven't armed the doors. Dude, that's gonna cause a problem on a Queen. Isn't it? How do I shut this? Whatever, mate. Continual. Oh, shit. Right. Them 2 are starting.
Please set parking brakes.
We
Waiting
want
your
6.0
confirmation
on
for
that. Start the other 2. I think, is it because I've set my I've removed the chocks? That's what it is, isn't it? When I remove the chocks, this is that's bullshit, man. That's a PMDG issue, that is. Because obviously, yeah, you wouldn't take your chocks away until you were secure, but I'll have to sort that out. Right. We're good
Cockpit to
engine
ground.
start, mate.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
I'm locking gear.
Let me turn that on now. So we got runway turn off lights are on. I'll set my chocks and then see if I can shut that door and see if that will do it once these are started. Because that's going to be a problem on takeoff.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
And these are finished. Done. Done. I think it's done now. Oops, what's that? There we go, it's all locked up. Beautiful. We're done. Right, taxi light. Do you know what? I didn't even check to see if there's anybody here. It's just us. There's no ATC, there's no one here. It's a clear run straight down. About a 5-hour flight, so that's on. And packs can go on. Do we have to do the yaw dampener on this? I don't see it. I don't see a yaw dampener button. Interphone, emergency lights, cargo. No yaw dampener. So I'm going to guess... Oh, there it is. It's already on. Beautiful. Automatic. Okay. So I guess we're good to rock and roll here. So we need to set 25% flap. So 1, 2, 3... Oh no, 20. There we go. They're not moving. Oh, they are. Beautiful. With them engines. Okay, let's go. So we basically turn on here and then backtrack down where that little bitty plane's about to take off. So, okay. Let's go. All right. Increase the throttle. There we go. Here we go. He's taken off. Not really sure if the wingspan will hit the. Yeah, it'll be all right. We'll take the second one. Turn the lights on now. Beautiful, look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh, oh, jeez. Bit of a turn. Oh, hang on, wait. She's doing that turn thing, hang on. So, this keeps happening to me, where the rudders kind of don't do something, so I have to boot this up in order to align this and then set that, and then generally that does it. No, it's still... Stop it. Still doing it. So do it again. Do that. Apply. Done. Weird. It just every now and again it happens, and I don't know why.
Approaching.
It's ever since the Windows update, every controller acts a bit funky. So, right, we're going to try and backtrack a little bit further down off on the grass. I think give us a good rolling start.
On runway.
Gotta remember where the toga is. It's there.
4,200 feet remaining.
Okay.
Caution, short runway, short runway.
I know, love. You're telling me. But it is what it is until it isn't. We're gonna get some engines humming first. We're gonna get this girl in the air. You know, she's 3,000 feet short though. Daddy's got the plane, but he's not too sure about it. In fact, we can't go that far back. Look, there's a bloody ILS thing there. There's the runway thing. So right, let's slow her down.
Feet remaining.
And start turning off if we can. We've got to take a wide turn here. Okay. Okay, we're just going to do it straight away. We'll rev her up a bit. Here we go. Toga.
Airspeed alive.
Approaching.
Come on, Rob, get us in the air, mate.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
Here we are. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. It's going to be a record. Guinness Book of World Records here. Look at that. V1 already, mate. We'll rotate now. We did it, guys.
Ready to climb.
Gear up. We did it, mate. We did it. Whack on the autopilot straight away. Let her do it. So we want to go up to 5. Dude, that was easy. I honestly thought it'd be harder than that. Turn off the wheel well light. Oh, wasn't even on. Turn it off then. Do you have to do the altitude in this? Or is it automatically done? I feel like I've missed something. I'll turn off the APU. It's 18 degrees outside, so. See you later, New Zealand. Cheers. Hopefully we'll oh, look at that. That is dirty. Look at that. Boom. That is dirty. Flaps 1 yet? No, not flaps 1. Oh, auto throttle. It is, it's armed. So why is the speed not happening? Look at that. Jesus. This is a mental. Absolutely mental. Let me turn it down a bit. It's a bit loud. Look at that. New Zealand, mate. Absolutely beautiful. Right. She's struggling with the speed for some reason. Auto throttle is on. Should I have engaged this? What is that? Nothing. Nah, she's handling okay. She's doing okay. She's doing alright. She's doing her thing. Leave the Queen alone. She knows what she's doing. Look at that beach. Oh, just want to go surfing on it. It looks so beautiful. Look at that. Guys, we're going up to the clouds. Oh, New Zealand, you're beautiful. You really are. Look at that. How amazing. Engines are humming away. Wow. Continual change. I would have turned that off. Should I have the center tanks turned on? Let me recall items. Okay. Doing another turn. 10,000 feet confirmed. Mate. Look at that. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That is gravy for the brain, that is. Bye bye New Zealand. There you go. That's passengers see that. That's a passenger view. Look at that. It's gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, flaps 1 set. Can bring that down to lock. We've got to do some loop-de-loop shit here. Look at this. We're above 10 thou and it's still 6 degrees, so we don't need any anti-ice. I don't need pit-out heats go on or what. I don't think I've set this up correctly, you know. Oh, look at that. That is dirty. Absolutely dirty. New Zealand is like heaven. Do you know what? I think one of the jobs I'm going to get is the New Zealand one. Let me have a look here. Let's say I applied for 4 jobs. 4 companies cargoing. One of them, I think they're all 737s, but one of them's an A320, which might be better suited to my style of flying. So, one of the jobs was Northern Air Cargo. They fly mainly Alaska, West America, and north of South America. FedEx Express, which literally flies anywhere in the world, in any plane. So, choices galore. Airwork, which I believe is New Zealand and Australia. That might, if they offer me the job, I might go with that. And then Aloha Air Cargo, which is Hawaii and West America, or just Hawaii. So they're the 4 that I've applied for. So hopefully I'll get one of them. Right, flaps up. We are done on the flap skis. We are ready to climb high and get up as high as we can now. And that's it, basically. We is done. Look at that. So basically what I'm going to do is let it run for a bit, and then I'm going to stop the recording and bring you back when we're literally approaching Antarctica in about 5 hours time. So, because I'm still doing this, man, this is too much fun to pass up. So anyway, take care guys, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so let me just lower the volume here of this as we are now coming in to Antarctica, to the airport. In fact, we're at our cruise level. We've just flying over the Antarctica base. Now, I'll be honest. This is a redo. Okay, so we are in a different plane altogether, and I'll explain why. But I'll show you the plane we're in now. We're actually in a passenger plane, not the UPS cargo. And the reason for this being is something happened after I took off. A couple of things actually happened, which I'll get to in a second. And it completely destroyed the entire flight for me. And I also realized that I'd set the wrong time and date. And so I had to kind of alter that anyway. So I was like, well, I might as well just refilm the landing, because the airport we were landing at, I wanted to add a few things as well. So there was many different factors. So this basically is a redo of the original landing, okay? So we will be descending in about 170-80 miles time. There is no charts, there is no airport data for where we're going. There are a couple of landing locations. So here is our destination right here. And we're landing on this runway, and we'll be coming in here and then turning and going across, and that's basically what we'll be doing. Now, the reason why I redid it is I got very upset halfway through the flight. Something happened, and it really upset me, and it affected my ability to land the plane. I'll be honest with you. But not only that, it was also pitch black because I'd set the wrong time. And when I did finally land, the airport was really like, somebody I know had sent me the airport file, and he had rejigged the airport. So I've rejigged it again. I've added additional things, and so I thought, well, let's redo this real quick, and let's get a passenger plane on the go, really. So I'm no longer on FLIGHTSIM now because there's nobody going to be down here to coordinate with. But the two things that happened in between me taking off and today, well, first off, just after we took off, the new Pope was named. He's going to be known as Leo. His real name's Francis, but he's the first American Pope. Very interesting, first American Pope. So that happened just after we took off. The other thing is, I finally figured out or found out or addressed the issue between this being a group flight. So like I said, when I was taking off, this was meant to be part of a group flight between me and a couple of friends. The arrangements were that we would meet on Thursday at noon and finalize the takeoff airport, but we knew where we were landing, McMurdo Airfield in Antarctica, and it was going to be meet up at noon on Thursday. And so I sat on my Discord waiting from like 10 a.m. Unknown that one of my friends who usually does the streaming, and I'm not going to mention names because it's not like a witch hunt or a revenge thing, but he had decided to do some, I guess, flights before we did this group flight. So as I'm waiting in my Discord and sort of making sure everything's set up correctly, waiting for the two guys to show up, he was off flying around the UK in a single engine plane because he's just rebuilt his PC at the end of the day. Anyway, cut a long story short, they never showed up. It was like past 12 o'clock, it was 1 o'clock, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I took off anyway. I thought, well, I'll do the flight and then maybe they'll catch up. And so I was posting pictures in my Discord as they were posting pictures of their newly arranged group flight that they had arranged literally an hour before. And they were posting pictures as well in my Discord. And I was helping people in my Discord as well. I was very active. And I realized when I switched on his stream that they were doing a group flight of their own. That basically, without telling me, without informing me, they just decided not to join me and to go off on their own. Well, that's up to them, but a heads up would have been nice because I was simply waiting for them as we all arranged. So, you know, I did get a message off one of them saying, hey, where are you? And I went, well, I'm waiting in the Discord for you guys. Or I was. I did actually leave Discord once I found out I'd been dumped. And I thought, this is happening too many times with this guy, where he, you know, arranges and then just, you know, completely either takes off way before and doesn't actually do the group flight, or just, you know, the people that I've arranged a group flight with, he takes over and does another thing with them. And it's like, this is like the second or third time, and I'm like, do you know what, I don't want these people in my Discord now. So I blocked him out. I said to him, I was waiting for you, and I was listening to his Twitch stream, and he kept on saying, where's Adam, where's Adam? He wanted to do a group flight for like a couple of hours leading up to a certain point, where I then went into the Twitch chat and said, why are you lying to your viewers? Like, you knew where I was, because the arrangement was we were doing this together. And he turned around to me and he said, I don't have any memory of arranging a group flight with you. And I went, what? You literally have just been saying it in your Twitch stream, where's Adam, he wanted to do a group flight. How can you sit there and say you have no memory of this when you've been talking about it, and you both know the takeoff airport or the takeoff location and the destination location? And he went, well, I must be having a senior moment. I'm like, you're just flat out lying and trying to wriggle out of it now by playing stupid, you know. And it's like, I'm sorry, that's such a disrespectful way to treat somebody. Like, he never apologized, right? He just carried on going, well, if that's the way you feel, mate, that's up to you. And I'm like, mate, you've just totally disrespected a friendship, completely shat all over. Like, and he goes, I don't remember arranging this with you, Adam. And I went, really? You don't remember sitting in my Discord before you had to go off to work and talking about this group flight where I said I'd, you know, we'll take off from South America, land in Antarctica, and you said, like, this was his idea, well, New Zealand would be better. I went, oh, and I looked at my maps and I went, oh yeah, you're right, actually, New Zealand would be better. And so I said, well, we'll take off from New Zealand, we'll land in Antarctica, and because we're in P3D, Antarctica X is the landscape that you see out here. And I said, and I had a lengthy conversation with him talking about that add-on. And I'm like, you don't remember this conversation? He went, no, I don't. I must be having a senior moment. I'm like, you're just flat out lying, because that conversation did take place. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been saying, where's Adam? He wanted to do a group flight for the arranged time. And, like, it was honestly so upsetting, because at the end of the day, I felt like I've just lost a couple of friends. Stabbed me in the back yet again. And, like, yeah, if they want to go off and, you know, bum each other, that's up to them, right? Nothing, I'm not crying about that. It's the lying that really upsets me. The playing stupid to save face. Man, I don't want to hang around with a bunch of liars. Now, one of them did come back to me and said, listen, I think there's been a miscommunication here, and I'm very sorry. It's not been my intention here to do this. Like, that's respectful, right? That's decent of him. So thank you, bud, for that. But the other one never apologized, and then live on stream he said, well, he's kicking off, like, all I can do is but apologize. But he never did. He never apologized. In fact, I sent him a, right, this is the nail, the final nail in the coffin. I was like, do you know what, I want to speak to you, mates. And I sent a message that basically, you know, was saying, you were talking about this group flight in your stream, how can you, you know, and you're lying, you're, you know, to save face, but you knew about the arrangements because the proof of it is in your stream. You were talking about it. I said, if you were serious, you know, saying that you don't remember, you know, then go see a doctor, mate, because, like, seeing your moment and, you know, is just bullshit, and you're just lying, you know. And I said, now I put this in his chat on my phone, logged into Twitch, but I logged myself out of Twitch on my PC because I wanted to see if he'd blocked me after confronting him in his Twitch live stream. And so I put the message in, and suddenly it never showed up ever. So he had blocked my chats from Twitch, and I said to him, block me all you want from your chat, that just proves my point. And his reply was, I won't block you from chat, you're welcome on my stream and in my Discord. Well, you're lying right there, because you have blocked me from your Twitch chat. Otherwise, the message I sent would have been seen on Twitch, right? Also, I went in his Discord, and it's full of the trolls and backstabbers from my old Discord who all did the dirty on me. He is surrounded literally by people who hate me, who verbally abuse me, who I've had to block because they're that abusive and make fun of me in their own little Discord, and that's all his mates. That says a lot to me, you know, about who he is, and then blatantly lies on his stream. You know, like, you watch the stream, he talks about this group flight many times, and then goes, well, where's Adam? I wonder where he is. Oh, he must be at work. Even though they can clearly see I'm in Discord, I'm putting photos in my Discord just as much as they are. So they can clearly, they know what's going on. I don't know why they're playing stupid. It really did upset me. Not because they wished to do a group flight by themselves. That's fine. That's their decision. I'm not saying anything about that. But A, let me know that you've changed your mind. That's the decent thing to do. But also, why are you pretending and lying? Like, be a man and own up and say, oh, do you know what? I'm really sorry. I just forgot. You know, because, I mean, he probably can't say that because he didn't forget. He was saying it in the live stream. But literally, he's lying to everybody who's watching him. And that's the upsetting thing. Because I feel devastated that I've lost 2 friends. This guy couldn't give a shit. He's not apologized at all. His whole thing is fair enough. That's your choice. I can respect that. He's never apologized. He's never shown remorse for this whole incident. It's like, well, if that's what you think, mate, that's up to you. And it's like, so that's how much you cared about our friendship. Wow. Do you know what? I'm beginning to think he's only a friend to me so I could fix his sim, because I was the main one who would help him with his issues that he'd have with his sim, and help and steer him towards add-ons and free stuff. And like, now that he's got everything, don't need me anymore. I honestly have a feeling he's gonna have a lot of problems coming up in the future and not be able to solve them. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he's already lying on stream saying he doesn't block people when he clearly does, because he's also blocked the same person I've blocked, who also 3 other friends I know blocked that person as well. Some Irish dude who was being very negative against us all, we all blocked him. So if he ever says on stream I don't block people, that's bullshit. Honestly, like, he's gonna have so many problems that he can't solve. So yeah, I'm only addressing this now because it was hurtful, and it still does. Like, I've lost 2 friends, you know, and doing this YouTube, I get a lot of negativity. I get a lot of trolls. I get a lot of people tearing me apart, and I just block them and hide them from my channel because I don't want the negativity. I just want to have fun. I just want to fly and have fun. But, you know, when it happens with the 2 people you really consider friends and they just carry on and ignore you, it is hurtful, and that's why I'm stating it now, you know. So yeah, they can go off, suck each other's dick if they want to. If people want to hang around with liars, then that's on them. Like, nothing to do with me. I don't. I would never want to know a liar, because you can never trust them. You know, I can trust a thief because I know exactly what they'll do. They'll steal. But a liar, you never know anything about them. Like, you can't trust them at all. So to me, a lie is a complete deception of someone's reality, and I could never do that to somebody. And have it done to you is just really hurtful. Anyway, that's that. Okay, so that's what's basically happened in between taking off in part 1 and now finally the landing in part 2. So let's set up for the landing, shall we? There isn't actually anything to set up. Like, I've set the altitude to 1500. We have got 5 more miles, I guess. Ooh, what? That's not right. 5 more miles? Mate, we're over 100 miles away. See, our top of descent's like 160 miles away. What? Why? Oh, because I'm on page 2, dickhead. That's why. There we go. Okay, so we're going down just after Jihu. 160 miles we're going down. So, and then we've got some altitude restrictions. And basically, yeah, from Nobi, we hit into Marty and then Esol, and then we're on the thing. So yeah, the runway heading must be like 250 or something, because it's runway 25. I don't actually have a chart for this. Let me check actually. If I check Sky Vector for this airport, maybe that will help find some data. ZWD. Oh, that's the flight plan area. We need this one. ZWD. No charts, nothing. So, what a... Wow. So there's absolutely nothing. So where... let me try and concur this up with the map of what it looks like. So there is... It should be down here. According to this map, we come down here, we go down the shelf, and it's right at the bottom where there's no bloody data. It's somewhere around here. But there is no actual airport. But we do have Williams Field, which we've already passed. I don't know. I don't feel like this is going to happen, this landing, because I've got nothing except the planes. Like, yeah, well, I will take over at some point, but for now, yeah, this is going to be interesting, and it's always going to be light, so that's the thing going for us. It's that time of year where the sun doesn't actually dip below the horizon, so it'll be daytime no matter what. So let me I'll bring you back when we're actually about to descend, or when we've just passed the descent, and we can set up a bit more maybe for our arrival. Anyway, see you in a minute. Okay, so we are inbound. We're actually really quite high, I feel, and our speed is insane. Our speed does need to go down. I might have to take the speed off and dial it in myself, because that is way too high, mate. Let's dial that down, mate. Speed brakes are there to slow me down, mate. So yeah, we're coming in. I've been thinking as well, I think I might just pause my career and not, like, I've applied for 4 different carriers, but I might not accept any of them for a while and just do some fun flights, you know. I think I'm just going to focus on doing some like dangerous landing flights for the foreseeable future, because yeah, I think I need to sort of not have any time schedules applied to me, and, you know, just sort of relax a little bit with the flight simming, because This whole experience with those two guys has really rattled me, you know, because I actually did value their friendship. So I think I'm just going to step back and just have some fun now. So the next few videos you see will be me just doing fun flights. Things like, you know, I don't know, landing in Alaska with cloudy, snowy weather, you know, or like the Courchevel, you know, an Airbus Courchevel type of flight. Because I think I need that right now. I need to sort of, you know, take a step back a little bit, maybe. So yeah, right, I don't even know what the QNH will be when we land, so I'm just gonna do an automatic QNH now and then do another one when we're closer, because there's no charts for this airport. There's literally not a dicky bird, not even on the arrival. So I don't know any information about this airport. So yeah, really interesting that is. So the airplane's path really only gets me to the airport, and the air runway that is like on the chart, well, not on the charts, but in the database. I don't even know if that's the actual, you know, runway. I have put landing lights, like runway lights, in this airport. If they have them or not, I don't think so, because it's probably a snowy runway. But I have put landing lights down the length of the runway, so at least I can see where they are. Right, we 240 is what we need to be at, so let's dress this down to 240 and maybe pull out can we pull out like an initial stage of flaps? Yeah, we'll pull out one stage of flaps. We do need to continue down though, so there we go, it's going. So this is going to be a really interesting one, to be honest. Yeah, it's got us in a hold here at Marty, but I have removed that hold, so I don't know why it still shows on the display there. That's a bit weird. Yeah. I have started the APU up, but it hasn't actually done that, so I don't know. Maybe you can't do that in the Queen of the Sky like you can do in the other plane. So I don't know. I'm going to put my landing lights on now as well, so I don't have to worry about that later. Everything else is ready. We'll tell people to sit down. Can't believe I've got people on board this flight. I am tracking it on Volanta as well, so, but as you can see, we're the only ones here. I wonder if Volanta gives me any information. Nope, no heading. See, this is basically what it looks like. We're landing at this runway, but there's no heading of the runway. So 25 is the runway number. Yeah, how long is it? But it doesn't give you actually any indication. So yeah. If we click on that, Williams Field, local time is 5 to midnight. People have flown into this. Look at that, people have flown into this, but yeah, online ATC, not a chance. So yeah, that's basically us coming into land, Ross Island. So right, 240. I'll put out another stage of flaps, 5 stage. Bring our speed brake up a little bit. See how that goes. Hopefully, if I allow the plane to manage it, it should keep it captured on here. Looks like it is. We's all good. We's all good. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So, oh, we're in the cloud. We're just going through it now. So, oh yeah, let's check out the weather report up there. Shit. So the nearest station to us, or the one that we're going to rather, has got overcast at 1,000 feet, and it's snowing, and it's minus 25, and it's blowing 15 knots, and it's 2942. There you go. So there's at least some information, but yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Speed brakes are out. Yeah, they are, mate. That's absolutely right. Help slow us down, mate. But why are you in? Okay, so it should hold us at Nobby. Whoa, what are you doing, mate? Yeah, it's holding us, I think. Holding us 240. So our landing speed. So the information that I've been given for my landing, I think it's at 150 landing. 155. So that's basically full flaps. 161. Yeah, I mean that's a bit fast, but that'll do, donkey. That'll do. We'll just see how we get on with that. Right, so 4,700 were held until we hit Marty, and then it's down to 3,000. And it's absolutely white out. At least we ain't crashing into any obstacles. There is that. Let's sort these rudders out, ready for when we need them. Yeah, can't see any ground down there. So, we'll just see how we go. We're still over the sea right now, actually. I've just realized, so there is no ground. Oh, yeah. Why is it pink on my display? Let me see if I can sort this out. It shouldn't be pink. That should be blue, to be fair. So, let me see. Colors. What's the pink one? CRT magenta? No, I don't think it's that one. What's this? Warning. No, it's just because my thingies are out. Amber, magenta, ISFD. I don't know, man. Here we go. Sky, ground, green, white. CRT magenta, is that? But that's the backlight, I guess. So should that, if we turn that to so 25 and 25, right? So if I reset that, it doesn't change. So that was reset. That is the color it's meant to be. So where's the water? Where? None of these say what. Sky, ground, tapes. That's probably maybe that one. No. Oh, yep. Oh, that's yellow. That is. That's yellow. No. Surely it's not yellow ground. There's nothing that says water here. Oh, I don't know. If anybody knows, please let me know. But I don't know. Go back to the doors. Right. No warnings, speed brakes, that's all that is. Okay, so we shall be turning on a final approach. So let's slow our butt down to 170, mate. 170. We'll have another stage of flaps, I think. And I'll put the VOR course in, but I don't think that's going to pick that up. So this is going to be interesting. Right. I get the feeling that I might have to at some point take over to be able to land this thing. Oh, bloody hell. Right, I'm just going to put these lights on so I don't have to worry about them. And we'll put the speed brake up. 170. It's going to be like this to the ground, isn't it? We're fucked. We're absolutely screwed the pooch. Okay. I'm not seeing any ground. We are now over ground, so I should be able to see the ground, but I don't think I will. This is the high... Hey? You say what? I hope. God, I hope we don't crash on the ground. I do know that the ground is only like 50 feet. The airport elevation is like 50 feet in the air. So 1,500 we're fine down to. And I looked that up on Wikipedia because they had the information that the charts don't. Like, what charts are used with this airport? Like, oh, hang on. The actual add-on itself must have some charts. Scenery, Antarctica X, manual. Here we go. So in the manual, past all the installation stuff, much of the text is for a Twin Otter. Great. And we've got to have the right station here. There's nothing, it's all about the history. Mate, I actually need information that's going to help. There's no index to just go straight to it either. Right, I've got to keep one eye on the actual flight though, so. Alright. Okay. What's going on here? What the hell is all this shit? That must be what's coming out. Okay. Is that the ground I see? Okay. Do we see any runway lights? We should see lights somewhere. There's some. Booyaka shack. Let's do it. Let's do it. Daddy's got it. Full flaps. Shut up. Oh, dude, this... No. Yeah, this ain't happening, is it? This is too much of a tight turn. And it's not even the runway, to be honest. Not even the runway. Yeah, that's obviously not going to happen. That's not our airport either, to be fair. So I don't know where the fuck this is. Because I am not actually on the queue for our runway. Let me see here. In all honesty, I kind of need to go left. That's where we are. This is Phoenix Station. So this isn't even the right one, guys. Right, let's... we'll try and keep this height, though. I feel like we're doing all right. Let's keep the speed above, like, at 160, I think. That's the landing speed. So about 170. Try and keep the height. What's the kickoff? What's the kickoff? I don't know. Autopilot. Yeah, well, I've turned that all off, mate. So... oh. You want it on, do you? Have it on, mate. Actually, no. Don't have it on. You don't know what's going on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit. I've lost the will to live, to be honest. Right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Might be a little bit bumpy on approach to Antarctica. So, please feel free to start praying. And for all of you frequent flyers out there, our air miles will count towards this flight. Don't forget to buy duty free. Okay, here we go. There it is. This is the airport. So we're going to do a flyover pass so we can gauge what's what. Or are we just going to land here because that's the runway? We could, I think. No, it's not. We're too high. We're way too high. We're like 1,000 feet in the air. Right, so we're going to do a pass so I can see what's what. But that's the airport. That is it. So I need to just gauge where the hell the runway is. Because I don't bloody see it. I did put lights in, so it should be... oh, here we go. So this is the length of it here. Why are we not... why are we sinking? Whoa, matey! Whoa! Hang on, let me... yeah, sorry, I didn't realise we were. Not enough power in. Okay, so now we're going down the length of the runway. So this is the runway here. So basically, we just go out and turn back in. Okay? So it is where it says it is. So it is legit. And then there should be another runway that runs kind of parallel to it. So, yeah, we need to... hang on, let's get our wheels up. And we'll do another approach. Shut up. Okay, so we got our wheels up. We're going to come in and we're going to do another approach. And I'll hand fly this, to be honest. So 1,000 feet. So we'll follow this dotted line and then just come back in, basically.
Don't sink.
I'm not sinking, mate.
Don't sink. Don't
I'm not sinking.
Don't sink.
We're all right. You're okay, mate. You're okay. So we'll go out to basically where this 5 is now, which there's no... I got no measurements, basically. It's all done by hand, guys. Forget that manual now. We don't need it. In fact, we'll go out to that lake. There we go. We're doing 170, 900 feet above the ground. Hey, that's not what a queen should be turning at, surely. Its wingspan is surely a bit... why is it always kicking off? Oh, because I'm pitching up. Okay, we won't pitch up then, mate. We won't pitch up. 1,200 feet is good enough. Okay. So yeah, that lake over there, which is slowly disappearing from view for some reason. Come on. Keep it steady, Eddie. Okay. We got this. We got lives on board, so... and if we just follow the dotted line, we'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a wide turn here. So 265, that's the... we're actually in the right way for the runway, so turning around to land the opposite way is the wrong way. to land the plane. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, let's just start our turn. So we'll do a wide berth out this way to turn back in on it. Okay. All right, let's turn her back in now. Don't go up, mate. Don't go up. Keep it steady, Eddie. Keep it steady. Keep it steady. Nose up. Nose up as you turn. Shallow turn. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. I don't know if that's correct for the turn manually, but it seems to be working for me. Speeds are dipping. And we're climbing, that's why. We need to be going down, mates, not up. Come on, keep it turning, keep it turning. Ooh, a bit too much there, a bit too much. Come on. Right. Come on. Almost there. Like Porkins, in it. Almost there. Come on. We are way off the course here, I feel. Okay.
Bank angle.
Oh shit.
Bank angle.
Yeah, bank angle. I got it, mate. I got it. Okay. Wheels down, full flaps. Shut up. Right, this is the one, guys. This is the one. Okay, we just now need to look for the actual runway, which should be kind of to our right a bit. My mouse will get out the bloody way. Oi, mouse, what you doing, mate? You're burning me. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's all happening. Come on. Right, we're actually too slow here. We're gonna stall out. We need to...
1,000.
Shit. What's the audio keep...
Don't think.
Yeah, I got you, love. Right, I see the rabbit.
Don't think.
Shut up, you tart.
Don't
Oh, where's it gone now?
Don't
Okay, I see it, I see it, I see it. Okay, we got this, guys. Is there any way to kill these alarms? Because they're just distracting me. Okay. Okay. We are too slow, but such is life. I'd rather be alive and on the ground, to be fair. Right. Okay, I think we're lined up with the rabbit. I think. I don't know. I don't think we are, actually. I think we're coming in an angle.
1,000.
Don't think. Don't
Trying not to, love.
Don't think. Don't think. Don't think.
It's called landing a plane. Do you know what I mean? Get on board. Bloody seer. Right. Okay. Why is it that we're not lined up, but we are according to this? I feel like I'm not actually reverse of 250. I feel like I'm off. Where's it gone? Shit. We've lost the fucking field now. Ugh. Right, I'm just gonna turn. We might just have to land it, drop it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. Okay. Well, I don't know what that is. That dot there, but that's the runway. And I don't know why I'm coming... I thought I was coming in straight. But I seem to not be. Right, there it is. We're fucking missing it. Right. We're not missing it, mate. We're doing it. We're going to run off the runway.
1,000.
We're definitely going to run off. This is too heavy. Let me get some height lost here. Okay. Oh, dude, this is what you see on Crash Investigation, innit? Yeah, this is a go around, I think.
500.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we're gonna go for the other one. We'll go for the other one. This is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I know, this is for the Otter, this thing down here, so I've added a few things to that, by the way. Okay, we're gonna go for this other runway over here, because it looks like it's actual tarmac for some reason. Okay. I'm not sinking, love. And stop with your alarms, you're pissing me off. I am full flaps. We're ready for landing. We just got to drop the ball. Like, drop it. Okay. See here, these things here are not lined up to that strip there. And now it's just disappeared on me. Why is it disappearing? Because we're going up. Why are we going up? I'm not pushing up on my stick. Right. No wonder it's stressful flying a fucking Queen of the Sky. Right, where I've lost it again now. For fuck's sake. This thing's in the way here. They need to redesign the Queen. Right, well, I honestly don't know where I am now. I'm completely lost. I'm sweating like a bloody... Fuck it out. Where is it? There it is. Right, okay. See, now I'm too high. It's like, it's weird. It's like it disappears when you're on approach, but then it reappears when you're way too high. Okay. Okay, this
1,000.
is as good as it's ever gonna get. Alright? We're taking it. We are taking it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get down, you fucker. Get down. I feel like my ass is in the air on this plane.
Sink rate.
Oh, look, get down! No, I'm not pulling up, mate. I'm landing, you fool. Right. Come on. Hello?
50. 30. 20.
20. Mate, the cabin's like 30 feet in the air, isn't it?
10.
What? Right, there we go. We're down. Full reverse. Full reverse, mate. Full fucking reverse. Oh, dude, whatever. I don't know why the engines... Oh, they are. Okay. We don't seem to be stopping. I've got brakes on, which I didn't set. We're running off the edge. That's it, boys. This thing should have stopped me. Yeah, we're off. We're dead. That's it now. We're dead. We blew that one, boys. Yeah. We're in the air again. Honestly, there's a shit out that. Yeah, obviously, you know, not something that's easily done. I don't know why the plane's still rolling. It's probably because it's ice. But absolute shit out, that one. Hit the brakes. Everyone's dead. We did not do that one, I'm afraid. Do you know what? I'm guessing this is probably why 747 doesn't land in Antarctica. You know? Because not fucking designed to. That's why. Anyway, I had fun doing this. I hope you did too. And yeah, join in another video. I will do another flight in a crazy location with a crazy plane. Daddy's got the plane flights. Yep. Thank you for watching. Don't forget I do a giveaway, although I'm rethinking that, to be honest. And I'll see you later, guys. Bye.